All right, hi, I'm Kurt Wannebo. Did you know that there were 15,000 properties that didn't sell last year in San Diego? They went on the market but failed to sell. That's almost a third of the homes that went on the market last year. Now, do you know any of those people who failed to sell? Because if you do, what I have about to share with you is going to be very valuable for them. This is also beneficial for people who are considering going on the market. So, what is it? Well, before I get to that, we'll get to this. All right, so the market has shifted and sales are down a little bit from last year, and it's taking a bit longer for properties to sell, okay? It's also taking more marketing effort than ever before. Now, what this has resulted in is a lot of people have gone on the market, but they've failed to sell their property. And then they call me, and because they know I'm somebody who's literally sold thousands of properties, and they'll ask me, why do you think my home didn't sell? And now my first reaction is to ask them right back, right? Why do you think it didn't sell? Because here's the reality of it. They're the ones who had their home on the market. They're the ones who had buyers come through and provide hopefully a lot of valuable insight about their thoughts on the property and why they didn't take action or move forward. And they're the ones that typically who had a real estate professional working towards getting the property sold and who had implemented a marketing strategy and was hopefully offering their valuable insight along the way as to why it didn't sell. So at this point, I don't know anything about the property, so it's really hard for me to say without knowing some things what the problem is. But yet, I find that 95% of sellers who went on the market and didn't sell their property have no idea why. And they don't know what they need to do moving forward in regards to getting it sold. So usually I have to go through this process of discovery. And I have to ask them a bunch of questions like, how many showings did you have? What was the feedback from the buyers? What did you do to prepare the property to put it on the market? What was the marketing strategy that was implemented? And what was the buyer demographic that you were targeting? And what were those results? And you know what the typical answer is for most people? I don't know. That's why I'm calling you, and that's why I wanted your opinion, Kurt, as to why our home didn't sell. So I kept finding myself in this position of trying to answer this question for people. And it's something I can answer and something that I can do, but it takes some time and it takes some research. So that's where I started to create what I call my 5-point assessment and report as to why your listing failed. And so by doing that, I can actually let sellers know what it is they need to do and change moving forward in order to get their property sold if they want to do so. So what is this? Well, we analyze 5 very specific things, and I won't go to all of them, but I'll tell you 1 or 2 things. First is, we do an in-depth analysis of the marketing program that was employed on your property to determine were you targeting the right demographic of buyers? And then from there, what were those results? We also do what's called a listing period market history. Now, what is that? Basically, what we do is it's a snapshot in time, and we look at the period of time that your property was on the market, and we compare it to see what other properties were on the market that were similar to yours, and did those ones sell or did they not sell? And if some did sell that were on the market during yours, what were the differences between yours and theirs? So it does take a bit of research. Now we have a few other specific things that we analyze, including the property condition, the property presentation, was it presented to the right buyers? As well as doing some research in regards to those buyers who came through your property and determining why didn't they take action. Now, as a bonus, if you want, we'll also do a 6th thing that we'll analyze, and that is where we'll actually analyze your agent that you are working with. Now, some people may not want this, but you have to understand that there are some agents who sell a lot of property and some that don't. There are some agents who, a lot of their homes don't sell, and then there's other agents where all of their listings sell. So this is completely voluntary, but it's something we're willing to do for you as well. Now, we prepare our analysis along with all of our recommended changes that you should make in these categories, so you have a clear path moving forward. When you try to sell your home again, what needs to be done and what it's going to take. Now, this is something we do completely for free. There's no obligation whatsoever. We do this because we want to help people. Whether they choose to work with us or not, this is what we do. Our core values revolve around helping people, even if that means people we don't end up working with. So if you know anybody who's had any trouble selling their property in the past, and you want to share this information so that they can gain the benefits and value of this free assessment, just call us or forward this message to them. We'll set up a time to talk to them on the phone and go over each individual's particular situation. Thank you so much for watching this. We look forward to helping you out. Have a great day.